Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing the Legend of Korra. This is Book 2, Chapter 2, titled The Southern Lights. We're maybe still gonna spend some time, at the Southern Water Tribe, South Pole. I was about to say, it's not, it's not the same planet as our. It's not the same rip. Never mind. That was a really good start to the season, like the last episode. We've been really anticipating this and continuing it, and maybe getting more into the whole spirit thing, spirit realm, the fact that Korra is going to receive some training now, even though it was very sad seeing Tenzin being so upset about him, kind of being dumped as a mentor. But at least he's going to go on a little vacation journey thing with his siblings to all the air temples. That's at least exciting. Man, and then we also had Asami and Bolin kind of going on a little thing together and trying to business trip and talking to a businessman, like a very eccentric businessman. That was entertaining as well. Damn, yeah. Do you have anything you want to add before we start this one?
Just quickly, that the title of this one, I was thinking about Southern Lights or
Australis.
Yeah. I was thinking about that in the last one, and I forgot the name of it. So I was so embarrassed that I forgot the name that I was afraid of saying it out loud. But there was, I can't remember exactly what, but there was like a connection between the spirits and like lights and the spirits and some of the movement and the way that he was. I think he was like not bending, but a bit like spirit bending these. And I couldn't help but think about Southern Lights, and I was just like, I forgot what it was, so embarrassed I didn't say anything. But yeah, it makes sense now that we have this title for this episode. So maybe it's gonna play further into that.
Yeah, maybe. So let's get into it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reaction for The Legend of Korra, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. Here we go. Oh, and another spirit, straight away.
We're going to one of the most remote places in the world, the long-neglected spiritual center of your tribe, the South Pole.
Oh, okay. So yeah.
A dangerous trip to the South Pole? Count me in.
She was surprisingly excited about that.
The Southern Air Temple. Isn't it magnificent?
Wow.
This is an ancient airbender head shaver we've refurbished just for you.
Okay.
These flowers once filled the mountainside. Now they can brighten up your room.
That's sweet.
Anything for the mother of the next generation of airbenders.
That gift is mine. You don't even like to read.
Yep, those are the world's next generation of airbenders.
I finally got a lemur. I'm gonna name him Pokey. Pokey, come back.
Looks different than Momo.
I love it.
The Everstorm?
The what?
It's a massive blizzard that's battered the South Pole for decades. I'm coming. Unless you think you can stop me.
Guys, hey, wait for me!
Bolin there to break the tension.
Who wants some freeze-dried cucumber quads? Nobody? Did I interrupt a conversation?
Oh.
Does this sidecar have the capacity for 2 passengers?
Sure does. But, who's gonna drive?
You are.
Well, what do you know? Looks like... Go away, Mako.
Open an ancient spirit portal.
You what?
I'm sorry, what now?
Connects our world to the spirit world.
Ooh.
But it has long been closed. There's a reason the Glacier Spirits Festival ends on the winter solstice. That's when the spirit world and the physical world are close together. Only then can the Avatar open the portal.
The winter solstice is tomorrow.
And we can't afford to wait another year.
Winter solstice again. Monkey feathers. Ugh.
What are those?
Dark spirits.
Spooky.
I will protect you, my feeble turtle duck.
Thank you.
Sadly, this isn't a ghost story. The spirits are angry because he's here.
Unalak, this is not the time.
You should have told her a long time ago.
Told me what?
I left the North Pole because I was banished.
Brother, we're being attacked.
I drove them out of the city and deep into the frozen tundra.
Forest?
Treated there because they thought we wouldn't attack on such hallowed grounds. They thought wrong. We captured the barbarians, but in the process we destroyed the forest.
Oh. No. Well, that was careless.
Unalak was able to guide the spirits back to the forest, but by then, the damage had been done. For being the cause of so much devastation, my father banished me from the Northern Water Tribe in shame.
Whoa! So you were supposed to be chief. No wonder you guys don't like each other. Ow, what?
I was protecting you from the shame I brought on the family.
I'm tired of you protecting me.
Korra!
The statue room.
That's right, Jinora. The most sacred place in the entire Southern Air Temple. Where are your brother and sister?
Oh no.
I'm the greatest air skeeter of all time.
This is gonna, yeah.
Hilo!
Don't break the statues.
He looks so young. I don't like that.
Why didn't he grow old? What did she see?
Where I'm from, the spirits are at peace and they light up the dark.
The Northern Lights.
Yes. There used to be lights in the south as well. Now the spirits no longer dance in your skies. Instead, they rampage in the Everstorm.
I think we're here.
You think? That is some storm.
Yep.
Bolin, just stay calm. There's no reason to panic!
Okay. Oh no, they're taking their provisions.
Oh, it's in the engine.
Mm-hmm. Yes. There we go. There we go. No. Damn it.
Is everyone okay?
I'll save you.
Whoa, okay. I'm a raft. Oh, nice. Skiing.
Kind of.
Just with the boots.
Boot skiing.
Yeah, I've done that before. It's doable.
Can someone please deflate me?
Ah.
Without ruining the thing.
Oh, great. There goes our equipment.
This mission is too dangerous. We're leaving.
No, Dad, you're leaving.
I'll keep an eye on Korra for you.
Thank you, Marco.
So the reason why he's...
We've arrived.
Trees frozen in ice.
It's just like the sacred forest Tonrak destroyed in the north.
So what do I do?
Korra, all the past avatars live on inside of you. Let them guide you. Let them help you find the light in the dark.
Good luck.
Yikes.
The spirit portal. Amazing.
What did...
What avatar is this?
Well, that did nothing. Can't get through with brute force. Okay, whoa, that's spooky. Here we go. Whoa. What?
Hey, Korra's back!
Why are you initiating physical contact with another woman?
Sorry.
By the way, I'm really sorry for being a total pain. It's hard being the Avatar.
It's harder being the Avatar's boyfriend.
Okay, well, that was a little bit easier than expected, actually. What the? What's this?
Opening the spirit portal was only the first step in getting the Southern Water Tribe back on its righteous path. There's more difficult work to be done before our two tribes are truly united.
Ew.
Is he trying to radicalize? Or, like...
Please take over. Unalak, what the? Damn it.
You're right, he was an
Was that as a over? Heard it?
He was an SOB.
Or at least, a potential bad guy. Does seem a little bit fishy that it looks like an invasion force. Like bringing in troops, military, to get them on the right path or unite them. Like, it almost sounds like fucking Sosen. Like, that's how we're gonna unite the world, is by spreading our wealth and all that. And then he just invaded. So kind of heard that whole spiel before. But yeah, that was a little bit easier than expected.
Much easier.
Getting the southern lights back and getting the spirits to dance in the sky. And it was beautiful, definitely. And when we got a sky beam. That's a trope for sure. Seen many sky beams in many fantasy movies and series and stuff. But very fitting, of course. And also very fitting that the way that she opened it was, of course, by going into the Avatar state and then touching it, not by just brute force and just trying to fucking destroy whatever was protecting the portal, or like the ice or the ground there. Yeah, whatever it was. But apparently it was also connected to the Southern Air Temple, or at least that one avatar that looks very different from everybody else.
It looks almost like it was made of wood, where the others were made out of like stone. Or something like that.
That as well, and then it had like swirling things around it, like we've seen with Unalaq, and when he does that thing with the spirits, and we still don't know exactly what it is he's doing. If it is a part of water bending, it must be in a way, because Korra, it seems like Korra tried to do that with the spirit that attacked them when they were on their way there.
It could be like a weird difference, or not difference, like a weird combination of chi bending and water bending.
Maybe
in a way, because I can't help but this whole like spirits that has both light and dark in them, and somehow the dark is taken over, and then you bend some light, and I can't help but think about when Aang was doing taking the bending away. We saw a lot of light, a lot of dark. We heard about light and dark in this one that back then.
Yeah. Well. What the Lion Turtle said. It seems like that can be applied to this situation as well, at least. But I'm digging the design of the spirits. Scary looking, but I like the way that they're doing it. It is though. I didn't notice it as much in the first episode, but it is kind of obvious in this one that it's different. It's a different animation studio. It looks different.
It looks very different, and
it kind of took me out of it just a little bit at the start. Just this feels a little bit different.
It felt a little bit stiff. And I really hate to say this about someone's artwork, that they put their time and effort in, and but it felt more stiff in a way.
Yeah.
And not so well done. Like the details, that not so much attention to detail, and not a lot of animation
Maybe,
either.
yeah.
It was more. It felt more hand drawn, at least.
Maybe,
Much more hand-drawn.
maybe, or like at least that, like, it seems like they're trying to replicate the same art style that they did in the first season with like the original animation studio. Sorry, I don't remember the names of the two, and we know that they're coming back, the ones that did the first season, and they're gonna come back. What was it, like halfway through this one, or towards
like
the
that,
end,
yeah.
and then they're doing, or they did both seasons 3 and 4. So it's just temporary that we're gonna deal with this. Not that it's like a big problem or anything, or a big issue. It just feels a little bit different. I've said that many times.
I get it, yeah, and I agree. It did take me out of it a lot. I don't know if it was just the animation, but I also felt that the voice acting was also a little bit stiff, like stiffer than usual.
Yeah, maybe. That might be something to that. Anywho, we got to see a place that we have seen before, and that was the Southern Air Temple. And then them getting there, you could see that yes, it has been. It looks very different now than what it is. It has been refurbished. It's gotten a little touch up, and there are people there who are dressing in the air nomad clothes, but they're not airbenders. And we also found out that, or we got it confirmed, I should rather say, that Tenzin's siblings, they aren't airbenders either. So that was only passed down to Tenzin. Thankfully, he was then able to pass it on to like several of his children, maybe all of them. We don't know about the baby yet.
No.
And then like the presents they received, what was it? A head shaver thing where it looked like not something I would want to shave anything with at all. And then the huge bouquet of flowers. Pretty, but that was a lot of flowers.
A lot of flowers.
Yeah. And then really interesting seeing the room again with all the avatars. And Aang in particular. And we mention it. Like there is this, like, wow, every time we've seen him, he still looks young. We haven't seen like old Aang. We don't know how old he actually got to be. But like, and I don't know if this has ever been explained, but when the avatar dies and is, being reincarnated, how long does that take? Is it like immediately? Like as soon as the avatar dies, then a new avatar is born?
It should be that way, yeah. If you have to think about the whole
reincarnation
theory, then it should be immediately after.
Okay, yeah, because I was just thinking, timeline wise. So of course he died at the time of when Korra was born. So that is like, how old is Korra now?
15,
16 or something. Don't remember. You're free to tell us in the comments. But at least that's for how long Aang has been dead. So how old did he get?
70 something.
Okay, so he did grow old. It's just not as old as Katara, at least, and it probably didn't die of old age. So that's still a mystery, like exactly what happened to Aang.
And especially in regarding to some of the other avatars that went way past 100 and maybe even 200 years. Like
that's right. Kyoshi, yeah. How long? Like she was
200
and something. Yeah, it is once again a different world, different reality. So like these humans can grow older than we can, definitely. Or there is that possibility at least. But we also learned about Tunruk's past in this one, and the fact that he actually got banished from the Northern Water Tribe. The North Pole, then it is called. Sorry, I was a little bit confused at the beginning of this video, like calling the Southern Water Tribe or saying the South Pole, because I in my mind it was like, no, like it's not called the North Pole and the South Pole in this world, but yes, it is still. Anyway, yeah, he got banished from there, and that was because he destroyed an ancient forest while he was, trying to repel some invaders. What did they call them? Barbarians or something? But not only did he like repel them, like he kept chasing them and wanted to round them up. And it seems like he was just willing to do that at any cost, and he wasn't thinking about the consequences. Like that was going overboard. And I get why he got reprimanded. Seems a little much maybe to banish your son, but if it's like a really, of course it's a big deal, and it seems like, and Unalaq made it, he made us aware that the spirituality is very important to the people of the North and the South Pole. Sorry,
but we also know from like the last Airbender, we also know that they are very, very, very rigid and very traditional in their way. True. Like they're very I hate to say that they're not
can be a little bit narrow-minded or
uncivilized, but like it feels like they're a bit too conservative sometimes, and I think even and maybe that's why he was banished, because they're very traditional and maybe a little bit old school.
Or maybe it's something like if anyone did that in the past, that was always the punishment. You get banished if you F with the spirits.
Something like that, and you
maybe
and you can't just because you're the chief's son and next in line, you can't just go ahead and do stuff like that. You have to be treated in the same way
as everybody else. Yeah, definitely.
And perhaps this banishment or like this incident affected the North Pole to get, or the Northern Air Tribe to get even more radicalized and
Water
even
tribe.
More. What did I say?
Air Tribe.
Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, Northern Water Tribe to get even more radicalized and even more traditional and focused on like the spiritual world and
I don't see it as a bad thing, like, because it is a part of this universe, and there needs to be some sort of balance. But I also get what you're saying. Like, we've seen that before. They have a tendency to be very rigid and very traditional and stubborn. You should almost think they were earthbenders with that stubbornness.
But the thing is that some people, when they get radicalized, they believe that they're in the right. And they believe that their values should be forced upon others. And they might think that they have some sort of sovereignty. Over others. And especially with this Northern Water Tribe, where the Southern Water Tribe is kind of like their little brother, or little like this.
Even going back to the last Airbender, there was a clear difference between, at least the size of the water tribes. Northern Water Tribe, big, beautiful city, walls and everything, and then the Southern Water Tribe was pretty much just a few igloos and then a little bit more, and then of course it has grown since, and I'm sure maybe there were more like tribes in the south, but there is a clear difference, so maybe that's a part of, like, they've always thought themselves a little bit superior to the Southern Water Tribe.
Well, the Southern Water Tribe was almost eradicated by the Fire Nation. So seeing how the Southern Water Tribe has definitely grown from a very small size to a bigger size. It's just, they have just grown apart, and now Northern Water Tribe believes that they're in the right to force their beliefs on them.
Or at least the way that it seems that they're about to do it is with the military, bringing all that in, and once again, it looks like a freaking invasion. So that's very concerning. And I was, agreeing with a lot that Unalaq was saying, but that ending there, it made it a little bit sour.
So now they dealt with the whole spirit thingy, and then he said, and now, because you did that thing, we can finally
begin the real work.
The real work.
In a way, yeah, which is...
That's ominous.
Yeah, it is. Definitely ominous. Sorry if we seem a little bit aloof and forgetful. It's quite late right now when we're watching this, and it's been a very, very, very long day. So if English is just failing us a little bit, and our thoughts are kind of all over the place. But yeah, let's. Do you have anything you want to add to?
Tiny thing, and it's just a general thing I have been thinking about. I am so happy about the way they have designed the character of Korra, like her appearance, because I don't believe that she's skinny. I believe she's rather athletic, and like she's very muscular. Yeah, exactly. That she's actually like she has toned muscles, and of course she's not like, she's not big in a way.
No, she's not fat. That's not what we're saying.
But she's athletic. And she has, like, I think if they were to cast a Korra, they would go for like a big, bulky, trained
woman. Not a small, dainty, pretty thing.
No, she's not like, I think, for example, Katara was very womanly, like very classical, skinny with
pretty big eyes.
And
long, flowy hair.
Well, and the curves and everything. And of course, well, Korra has curves, but I think she's also very muscular and athletic looking. And I just really, I think that's brilliant. I think that's amazing, and I think that's how I would like it. My personal opinion, that's how I would like to relate to Korra being an avatar that's basically working on her fighting skills 10, 12 hours a day, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, we know that's the way she was brought up. It's just training at the South Pole with the White Lotus. Training. So it makes sense that she is very... Exactly. Well, that's going to do it for this reaction and review of The Legend of Korra, Book 2, Chapter 2, The Southern Lights. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we'll see you as soon as possible. Bye.
Bye.